Are you pricing your short-term rental based on actual market intelligence, or are you just sort of throwing darts at your neighbor's calendar?
Well, if you're using the suburb average to set your rates, you're definitely throwing darts. And honestly, you are missing the board entirely.
That's it entirely.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, because right now the data shows that hosts who rely on that median rate are just setting themselves up for trashed reviews.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's unpack this. We are jumping into a deep dive on the newly released May 2026 short-term rental market analysis for Wentworth Falls.
It's a fascinating data set, it really is.
It is. And our mission today is to help you, the host, decode this market. We want you to understand exactly where your property fits right now. We're looking at a sample of 74 active listings pulled from a 101 search result rows.
Right, and the first thing you see when you pull back the curtain on Wentworth Falls is this highly deceptive baseline. I mean, the overall median nightly rate in May 2026 sits at $325.
Okay, 325.
Yeah, and the town has an average rating of 4.50 with about, 87 reviews per property. So on paper, it looks like this very healthy, established market.
But if I'm a host, I mean, that 325 number is basically useless on its own, right?
Completely useless.
Because trying to set your property's price based on a town-wide average, it's like setting the menu prices for a tiny boutique cafe based on the average revenue of every restaurant in the city.
That's exactly it.
Like including the massive 500-seat banquet halls, it just completely ignores the actual product you're selling.
That is a perfect analogy. The real story here is how radically the market splinters when you look at bedroom count. It dictates literally everything.
Everything from your pricing ceiling to, well, how brutally your guests are going to judge you.
Exactly. Which brings us to the extremes of the market. The one-bedroom segment is just an absolute battlefield right now.
It really is. You've got 26 listings fighting it out at a median rate of $208.
It's a crowded space where you're really just scraping for visibility. But then you look at the two-bedroom listings, and it feels like a totally different world.
Right. Their median rate jumps up to $335.
Yeah, and they boast the highest average guest rating in the entire suburb, a massive 4.86.
Wait, 4.86? That's huge.
They absolutely dominate in guest satisfaction. But, and this is important, as an analyst, I have to throw a red flag on the play here.
Okay, what's the flag?
Well, we only caught 8 of those two-bedroom listings in this specific search sample.
Hang on, just 8 listings. That is a remarkably small sample size to just crown them the absolute kings of Wentworth Falls.
It is. Which is why hosts need to handle that 4.86 rating with care. Remember, we are looking at snapshot search data here, not the complete historical inventory of the town.
Right, it's a snapshot.
Exactly. However, even with that smaller sample, it strongly suggests a sweet spot in the market where guests feel they're getting high utility and comfort without paying, a massive premium.
Okay, so 2 beds hit the value sweet spot, and then the 3 beds kind of represent this stable middle ground, right?
Yeah, exactly. You've got 24 observed listings there, a median of $374, and solid 4.58 ratings.
But here's where it gets really interesting. When we hit the 4-bedroom properties, the data goes completely sideways. I'm honestly calling it the premium paradox.
Oh, the pricing behavior definitely flips. Properties crossing that $458 mark, they enter the premium band.
Right.
And the 16 four-bedroom homes in our sample are commanding a huge step up in price. They're pulling a median rate of $578.
But they have the absolute lowest average rating in the entire suburb.
Yeah. Sitting at 4.27.
4.27. I mean, why are the most expensive places getting the worst reviews? Is paying almost $600 a night just turning guests into, like, hypercritical monsters?
Well, it's not that they become monsters. It's a fundamental shift in perceived value.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, at $200 a night, guests forgive a scratched frying pan or, a slightly dusty baseboard.
Sure.
But at $600 a night, their tolerance for a lackluster experience just completely vanishes.
That makes total sense. So that 4.27 rating signals a severe expectation gap.
Precisely. Hosts are charging these premium luxury rates, but the actual on-the-ground experience, the amenities, the spotless cleaning, the concierge feel, it just isn't keeping up.
So the ultimate takeaway for you, looking at this May 2026 data, isn't just to price by your bedroom count.
No, definitely not.
It's that as you scale up your pricing tier, you have to exponentially scale up your operational standards.
You must benchmark your visibility and your pricing against your specific competitive set. not the town average.
Right, because if you don't match your operational reality to your price tag, the market will aggressively correct you through bad reviews.
Oh, absolutely. And you will lose your premium status fast.
Which leaves us with this final thought for you to chew on today. If pushing into higher nightly rates automatically triggers harsher guest scrutiny,
Which absolutely does.
what is one unexpected low-cost wow factor you could add